Hello everyone, it's BramButterham and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Part 20. In the last episode we met Sten here in his cage, a Kunari prisoner, after exploring this town of Lothering for a bit. Sten has been imprisoned by the Chantry, and I think the leader, the leader of the Chantry here is the revered mother. And she holds the key to the cage, and she can therefore release Sten. And I want him with me as a companion, so let's try to get him free. I think she should be at the back of the Chantry and then to the right. Is that true? Yes. There she is.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Money, let's see. Sorry, I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten. He is the Kunari that you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Well, let's see, is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I don't think so. I was thinking that you might release him into my custody.
Your custody? And who might you be?
Well, that's a rude question. I am a Grey Warden, in need of aid against the Darkspawn.
A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Trouble on our heads? Let me take the Kunari and fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
I'm totally certain I can control him. If you prefer, I could invoke the right of conscription. No, that would make him a Grey Warden. I don't want that. If not, I will kill him. Problem solved.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
Cooperating with me? I will not argue. Give me the key to Sten's cage or die. Wow, that seems a bit rude. But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Kunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Oh wow. Okay, so that didn't work. Quest updated. She won't release him. Let's try again.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten again.
Again? We have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
But, let's see, would you not reconsider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate.
There's the die option again. I understand.
I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
You are such... Okay, just give me the key already. Oh man, it's so annoying that we have no coercion skill yet. That makes you more persuasive in conversations. We're struggling.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten again.
Again? We have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
Yes, that's what you told me, but I'm going to be rude now. Give me the key to Sten's cage. Now.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, Take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Ooh. Now we got the key, but I don't think that Alistair's really happy. Oh, yes. Minus 15 approval. Wow. That's not good. But more funny enough, Morgan approved. +4. But the most important thing is that we have our key now. Let's see. Oh, there are some codexes around. The Imperial Chantry. Let's see if there's anything else here. Maybe some chests, some loot, some codexes. Hello, Templar. No. Let's see, usually these chantries are full of lore and things. No statues, nope. Okay.
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
There's another
As you
book.
wish.
Adventures of the Black Fox. Okay. And
Let's get started.
bookshelf. Updated codex. Okay. And a locked chest that we cannot pick because we don't have a rogue with us. Let's have a look at these codexes. Books and songs. Adventures of the Black Fox. Again, you can pause the video here to read the lore. I can really recommend it because it is amazing. The whole world that this game has shaped. Magic and religion. The Imperial Chantry. And is there anything else? Yes. The Sacred Ashes of Andraste. Which is funny, because the Sacred Ashes of Andraste Codex is written by Brother Genetivi. So that's all incorporated throughout the game. You already find codexes of Brother Genetivi before you actually meet him or know anything about him. That's so cool. Let's see, some rubble over here. Deep mushroom. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Okay.
Because it hurts my manly
Hello,
feelings,
Sten.
you know. Or one of them.
Oh my god.
Then I'll be sure to write...
You wish something more of me?
I certainly do. But now there is a little trick here in this conversation that I want to try, which should give you some extra experience. Let me try. I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Does it matter? You can be free.
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom.
You can atone for your crime by assisting me.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Okay, so here is the interesting part. He is already free, or his cage is open, but you should get some extra experience if you say that I don't want your help, you're free to go. Then he'll stay in his cage and you can start the conversation again. Or that's how it should go. And you can do that over and over again.
You have opened the door. That does not make me free.
Okay. So he's still in there. And our experience is at 25. Okay.
Why don't you go run from the blight like all the rest of your kind?
So let's see, what dialogue option do we need to choose?
My thanks, Elf.
Not that one. Okay, no.
Why don't you go run from the blight like all the rest of your kind?
could let you out of there.
Yes, yes, that's very nice. Do whatever you like and go away.
No, that didn't help either.
Why don't you go run from the Blight like all the rest of your kind?
I am a Grey Warden, sworn to defend against the Blight.
You are a Grey Warden. Even in the far north, we have heard the legends of their strength and skill. But I suppose not every legend is true. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Okay. Oh, very well, I'll let you out. There's the option again.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so that worked. I don't want your help, you're free to go. That's the same option as before.
You have opened the door. That does not make me free.
Let's see. Yes! Ha! That worked. Okay. So we got a bit of extra experience now through a conversation with him while the cage was already opened. I wouldn't really consider this to be major cheating. I will only continue doing this until I reach the next level. So we get one extra talent and then continue our journey. I'll speed this up to quickly skip the conversations.
Why don't you go run from the Blight like all the rest of your kind? You are a Warden, even the far north. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, you. Why don't you go run from the Blight? Set me free and I will follow you. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, why don't you go run from the Blight? Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I will follow you into battle. You.
Okay, so that's it. About 2,000 extra experience points. We leveled up and we got an extra point to spend on a talent now, which is a bit of convenience, I guess. So now let's actually free Sten.
Why don't you go run from the Blight like all... Even... Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. I'm glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
And now he stepped out of his cage while it was open all the time. Let's see. I really want to keep Alistair and Morgan, and I do not really like the dog in this game. It's a bit, I don't know, not enough skills, I guess.
Yes.
Or talents. So let's take Sten with us. He is an awesome two-handed sword guy. Let's see. So we completed the quest. We have another codex. Being Specializations. Oh, that's true. So we're now level 7 and we have a specialization point. So that's really cool because that opens up a new talent tree. Let's see. Just qualified for specialization. Okay. Special talents and benefits. Characters may have up to 2 specializations with the... Okay. First becoming at level 7, the other at level 14. And another one actually at in the DLC at another level. But alright. So a specialization, it opens up another talent tree. So we have 4 more talents then, specific to that specialization. We don't have a specialization yet. We can do that right now. And let's see, I think... okay. So you see that Spirit Healer and Arcane Warrior are already unlocked. That is because in previous playthroughs I think I unlocked the specializations, and that makes it that this character can already pick those specializations. And let's see, an Arcane Warrior. This allows you to use your magic as strength points. So you can actually, as a mage, you can wear the heaviest plate armor in the game without the need for strength points. And you can wear swords as well and do melee attacks and stuff like that. But generally, when you build an arcane warrior, you need many sustained abilities, like rock armor that we have, and that permanently consumes a bit of mana. And the more of those sustained spells you have, the smaller your available mana pool will be. And personally, I like to have a big mana pool at my disposal to cast a lot of spells. So that's why I go for a spirit healer right now. Shapeshifter is pretty much useless. Morgan is that. It's useless. And Blood Mage is... first of all, I didn't unlock it yet. And it's kind of tricky because instead of mana, you can now use your health as a sort of replacement mana to cast spells. And I don't really like to like play that. How do you call that? Play with that amount of risk, I guess. And Spirit Healer is always good. There are some really good talents in the specialization tree, and I picked that for my first specialization, I guess. Now let's see, what can you do with some more willpower? Or hey, that's funny. So if you pay attention to the mana bar over here. With each click, you see that the bar increases and decreases. So that's actually a real-time view of the increased mana pool. That's funny. Okay, so now our point for a spell. Let's see. Oh, this is always a tricky one. Let me think. I really want to try to work constructively towards the spell combinations that I want to use later on, and that requires some lightning spells. So, or lightning spells as well. So I might go for that for now, because it deals a good bit of normal damage as well. And eventually I need to get up to Tempest to get the Thunderstorm. And another important one is my Spell Might, that third one. But since those spells affect enemy mages, it might not be as beneficial for now, because most of the enemies that we will encounter are most likely just thugs and warriors and stuff like that. So dealing lightning damage might be more beneficial than this mana drain that, as the name says, drains mana from the enemy. Okay, so let's go for lightning. And quickly rearrange the spells. Okay. So the way I did this is healing at the beginning and then the arcane bolt, followed by the primal spells, first earth, then freeze, and then lightning. The glyphs is, if that's the name for multiple glyphs, and mind blast. So they are sort of grouped, I guess. Now let's see, Alistair, good sir, what do you need for your next talent? Threaten. Threaten is good actually. That draws the attention of enemies away from us. We might draw too much aggro from enemies. Assault, that requires 32 strength. We do not have that yet. We cannot get there. Shield balance. Let's see. The characters learn to strategically use his shield. Okay, so there is no longer an attack penalty if shield defense is activated, which is a sustained ability. And because Alistair is our tank, he pretty much is always there in the front taking hits, and shield defense is a good ability to always have activated. And if you don't suffer a penalty to attack, then that's always good, I guess. So let's go there and shield balance. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for this episode, where we freed Sten from his cage. We saved him from the Darkspawn out of the hands of the revered mother. And actually, let's give him some armor, because this is shameful. He's a proud canary. So he can have a big flat blade and some armor, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. Some boots. No shield. Yeah, some gloves, why not? Clothing. Ah, we can destroy that. No use for that. Okay. So now he looks more decent. And where Alistair is a weapon and shield man, Sten is a two-handed swordsman with some really powerful abilities, like critical strike. Does absolutely massive damage. Really good skill to have. A pommel strike to kick enemies over. Mighty blow, which is just a single really powerful attack capable of shattering frozen enemies. Really good overall. These are our spells. Let's see, skills. He only knows combat training so far. Oh, my throat's going sore. Good thing it's almost the end of the episode. Heavy armor triggers fatigue. Yeah, so you'll go slower the heavier your armor is. That's basically it. Some more codexes. Here's the one for fatigue. Pretty straightforward. You have not as much stamina if you wear heavy armor. And you don't move as fast. Heavy armor, okay. And let's see. I think that will be the end for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, we saved Sten from the hands of the revered mother, and we gave him his freedom back, or at least the thing that we perceive as freedom. And he will join us on our quest to kill some Darkspawn and save the world from the Blight. Now, before I forget, I quickly want to show you the talents related to our first specialization. The first one being Group Heal. Now, Group Heal is really useful because it's basically the same as a normal healing spell, but then it applies to your whole group. Let's see, the second one is Revival. If an enemy falls in battle, you can bring him back, which again is really useful. Those first two. Okay, so that's it for this episode. It's been a slightly longer episode, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode to be uploaded soon. Thanks for watching, guys.